Hey there everybody, and welcome to the channel. I'm your host, Puborama, and in today's video, I am going to be showcasing how to make millions and millions of dollars every day playing Grand Theft Auto Online. So as always, if you enjoy this type of content and you would like to see more like it, please do consider smashing that subscribe button down below. But we're going to break into what I normally do when I am in a grinding mood and how I'm able to earn so much money so quickly. Before you even decide what you're going to do in terms of money grinding, whether it's the Cayo Perico heist, the Dr. Dre VIP contract, special cargo, anything like that, the first thing you want to do is have your passive businesses running in the background. Obviously, everybody has their own preferences on what passive businesses they like using, but the ones I would recommend to use are the simple ones. So we have special cargo. This is pretty simple. You're just going to go to each warehouse you own, pay your associate $7,500, and they are going to source you crates in 48 minutes. So once every 48 minutes, you need to go to the warehouses you own, pay some associates, and that's going to earn you around $144,000 every hour. That's really good income for only about 3 to 4 minutes of work driving to each warehouse you own. I would also recommend to make your way over to an arcade if you have one, and you want to make sure that your nightclub is obviously resupplied in terms of the popularity. You also want to make sure that your nightclub warehouse technicians aren't bugged and they are constantly sourcing you goods. While you're at the arcade, do a quick resupply on your bunker so that you are also earning money there. Call Mutt on the phone once you hop outside of your arcade, and make sure that that business is also fully stocked. These are all really simple things to do, and it should only take you around 10-ish minutes to do everything in terms of resupplies. If you own a salvage yard, go do 2 quick salvage repo missions for your tow truck business. And if you also own a bail office, you can go over there and also have your bail agents go and get you some money. However, it's not really that much, but it is still some extra cash. Those are all really simple. As I said, doing everything I just listed, even with the bail agents, is really only going to take you around 10-ish to 15 minutes, depending on how long your tow truck missions are. But either way, they're going to be pretty quick to do, and it's not going to take all too much time. That brings us to the main question. What are we going to earn the big lump sums of money with? Are we going to do the Dr. Dre VIP contract, or are we going to do the Cayo Perico heist? And obviously, this can be a rather challenging question to answer depending on what type of player you are. What I can tell you is that you will earn more money with the Cayo Perico heist. That is a fact. From start to finish, a pretty solid player can do the Cayo Perico heist in around 45 minutes. From start to finish. And if you're doing that on hard mode and you're grabbing secondary targets, you are going to be making upwards of around $1.2 to $1.4 million, everything included. That is a lot of money, especially for only around 45 minutes of work. Where on the Dr. Dre VIP contract, you are going to have to complete a lot more missions, and you're going to be sitting at around an hour and 20 minutes of work to earn $1 million. So there is definitely a big payout difference, and it's almost double the time to do the Dr. Dre VIP contract. So what I usually recommend to do is start off with the Cayo Perico heist, because obviously this is going to earn you the most money. If you need advice or help when completing the Cayo Perico heist, I would highly recommend to check out other videos I have on the channel. The heist is incredibly easy to complete, and it really shouldn't be challenging. The heist itself should only take you around 10 minutes on average to do, and that is included with grabbing your secondary targets. So I would highly recommend to mess around with doing the Cayo Perico heist, and you're going to be earning a lot of money once you figure it out. Once you have done your first run through the Cayo Perico heist, as I mentioned before, it should take you around 45 to 50-ish minutes, and that's perfect timing, because it means a lot of the passive businesses you have running, like the salvage yard, like the bail office, and special cargo, are going to have goods already been returned to your warehouses. So what you're going to want to do is, once again, rinse and repeat. Make your way back over to the warehouses, resupply, do a couple more tow truck missions. Pretty simple stuff, should only take you again around 10-ish minutes to do, and that way you have the maximum potential earnings on your passive businesses. Completing the Cayo Perico heist has one major downside, and that is the cooldown. There's a 2.5-hour wait period before you are able to start it up again. However, there's a very easy workaround. Do the Dr. Dre VIP contract. As I said before, this is going to take around an hour and 20 minutes for a pretty experienced player to complete, and it's going to earn you $1 million on the dot, which is really, really nice. And the Dr. Dre VIP contract is pretty easy to do. It's just a lot of cutscenes that really eats into your time. If I'm going to be completely honest, I would highly recommend as well to use a Vigilante, which is a weaponized missile-firing car. It is expensive, but it makes completing the Dr. Dre VIP contract a lot easier and faster in the future. So as I mentioned before, you have a 2.5-hour cooldown for the Cayo Perico heist, and completing the Dr. Dre VIP contract should take you about an hour and a half. So what are you going to do for an additional hour while you're waiting for Pavel to contact you to start up the heist again? Well, you have a pretty easy option, and that is sell your passive businesses that you've had running for the past 2 to 3 hours while you have been doing these other jobs. This is going to basically eat through the time that you're waiting. So go sell your acid lab, sell your bunker, sell your nightclub. If you want to earn some extra cash, you can sell them in public lobbies. These are all single sale mission vehicles, which is pretty nice, especially because your bunker shouldn't go past the second bar anyway. So you're going to have plenty of time to go and sell your passive businesses. Make sure you've restocked them. And at this point, doing all the sale missions and everything, you should be looking at about an hour of time spent. So then you can literally just rinse and repeat. Do the Cayo Perico heist, do the Dr. Dre, have your passive businesses sell, and if you keep doing this over and over and over, it's basically a perpetual way of earning the most money possible. Now, yes, it might be boring, and I know there's going to be people out there that say, oh, well, you can't just have fun, can you? But this is a method for people that want to earn the most money possible as quickly as possible. If you're trying to save up for a new property or a new car, you know, the new $10 million police cars that just got added into the game. If you want to get expensive purchases, this is the best way to do so. Because if you don't, then obviously it's going to be quite challenging to earn that cash. So hopefully you enjoyed today's video, and if you'd like to see more like it, please consider smashing that subscribe button down below. And if you want to question my efforts on earning money, well, we can take a look at my stats page here, and we can see that just on my new account that I've made less than a year ago, I've already earned over $800 million, which is absolutely insane when you think about it. And I'm almost ready to start a new account because I literally have limitless money. So it is very easy to earn money in GTA Online. It is simply how driven you are to grinding. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. I'll see you all in the next one. Bye-bye!